Welcome back to another episode of Can't Make This Shit Up. Your boy Spoon. Low levels are a little low. I'm feeling a little bit crappy. You know, it's getting like windy, rainy, hot, and cold. And I was out yesterday with the boys, and I think I got sick due to that stuff. Like maybe this the air and stuff. You know, throwing all that trash all over the place and stuff. I mean, all the they say that in the wind, I guess, brings a bunch of like little diseases and stuff, you know, from all over the place. But who the fuck knows? Yeah, I feel a little bit shitty, honestly. I feel a little crappy today, so I kind of just been resting. I got my hand kind of blowing up almost. As you guys can tell, I can close this fist here. I don't know if the camera's gonna zoom in and blur it out, but you can tell. I got clobbered up today, dude. It's all purple and shit. I was outside with my nephews. We're lighting up a couple fireworks or whatnot. And my little niece throws one or whatever, right? These zips. And you throw them and they're supposed to like, it's like a little, remember the little blossoms that spin on the floor, go zzz, turns in different colors and then they turn off? Well, this is exactly what it does. Kind of lights that up and goes, and it goes, and it just kind of like zaps in the air. But in this instant, she threw a little, I feel like she threw it maybe a little too late, and the way it was laying on its side, you know, had to come towards me, and she was literally like a foot over. I told her scoot over just in case it, you know, it hits you, and if she didn't move, her face probably would have gotten this on her face. But anyways, the firework hits and I block, you know, I go wah, I block it, and fucking literally immediately just, I could feel the fucking burn. I don't know what it was. I think it was just the actual hit. And it hit pretty hard. It was a little motherfucking thing. It was, I don't even know if I got one, but a little thing like that, a little motherfucker like that just fucked you up, you know? So I can't close my fist all the way down. Obviously, it's a little swollen, but yeah, that circle you see is basically, since it's like a battery shaped, I guess it hit me and it was just flying away, boom, and it just hit me there and burned me there. And I don't know, man. I don't know what the heck's going on there, but it's swollen for sure. I need a nurse. ASAP. Stat. I'm dying over here. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. For another episode. Shout out to my boy Derek. Always holding it down, brother. He's probably the only one that actually writes like, yo, comment here if you guys made it this far, woody woo, right? He's the only one, man. So I think he's the only one that watches my videos thoroughly and all the way. Well, not thoroughly, but he watches them all the way is what I meant to say. But appreciate you, brother, and appreciate all my other subscribers, of course. But start following Derek, and Derek's gonna, you know, he's gonna become a little like a nice little Spoonchy fan family, you know. Something like that. What was I gonna say? Well, Christmas just happened, right? I'm sure everyone had a good Christmas. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I had a great one. Hung out with the family and stuff. And that's pretty much what I did. Hung out. And then Christmas Day, I went to work. Literally a couple hours. And yeah, I'm just feeling really shitty today, so sorry, my vibes were just like a little, you know, it's just that I got kind of like a headache, feel like cloudy headed, whatever, right? Christmas was good. I hope you guys had a beautiful Christmas. I know it's way days late, but you know my ass, I'm always late. And then New Year's here. Literally, today's the 30th, dude. The fucking 30th. One more day, and the year's fucking over. One more day, and that's it. 2025, say goodbye. Farewell. I'll see you in the morning. Type shit. I don't know if I'm gonna make this video actually into like a little kind of like collage where I made all my videos, so like put all my videos together and put good parts. I don't know if I'll do something like that. But I did want to do like maybe like since it is the end of the year or whatnot, I kind of wanted to, let me fix my mic real quick. Test. Since it's like the end of the year or whatever, I kind of wanted to do like a New Year's resolution or goal life, like for the year goal type. And maybe like 2 or 3 goals that I want to accomplish, something like that. And maybe take a trip down a memory lane of all the shit I learned. I know I said that shit last video, and all the stuff I learned, but that was for like friendship and stuff, and the people I met, But for me, I think growing as a person, definitely, I want to say I did a lot. It was a very weird year, kind of. It was kind of a weird year. It was really, really, really good though, because we got to wake up. I got to wake up this year, 365 days. About 360 some days now. A couple more days and it'll be 365, right? But I got to wake up every day. Not almost. I got to wake up every day this year. So that's a blessing already. That's the number one, right? The crazy thing too is I actually talk to God way more now this year, more than I have in the last couple years. I always believed in him and all that stuff. I have faith, hope, all that, right? And yeah, dude, I've been kind of talking to him all the time now. Like, I literally wake up in the morning and that's the first person I talk to. I tell him, thank you for waking me up, thank you for for all that good stuff. And it's pretty awesome actually. And the funny thing is, what's it called? I've been doing this thing where I've been holding like seed retention type stuff, right? And I ended up telling the boys the other day, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I just wanted to share this with you guys, And then you guys eventually get to meet the boys too. They're gonna pop on hopefully on the next pod if none of these guys are sick still. We're gonna make another pod and you guys gonna get to meet them and all that. Cool dudes, I love them to death. Shout out Eric, Chris, Iggy, Zelia, and my boy Rue. I lost my train of thought. I'm just a little tired and faded, of course. So I was telling the boys, like, I'm doing this seed retention where, I'm not beating my meat. And I said this, I think, in the beginning of the year, around the beginning of the year, that I was going to not try either. But obviously we fell. We're boys, man. We're horny. But that's not a reason why we should be doing it. So I've been doing it since 11th of this month. So it's pretty good, yeah, I got in a little, a little thing here, a little thing there, what I mean? But it ain't much, But on the real, what I learned from that, and I read all these other videos, and I seen all these other videos of people talking like, hold your seed, woo-dee-woo, right? And the thing is, it I don't know, but it attracts, like the women can smell this on you, like you're a big dog. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, they want you bad. And then you're in that mindset at the same time, since you're trying to do better. Your mind's not in the nasty thought where like, ooh, I'll tear that up or anything like that. You wouldn't be in that type of mindset. So you almost don't even know, you see it, but you don't care for it almost. And I'm like, I've been doing that a little bit. And I'm like, like I'm not even into it. Like, so my mind started working, doing its things. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something, and I love it because it's almost rewarding. Like, you're like, okay, I beat my shit. Then I'm like, I feel guilty. I'm like, you feel guilty after that. And you're like, what the hell is that? It's always the same thing. It always ends in the same way. It's always just, you're looking at your hand, you're like, who the fuck are you? Right? And you feel like a bad man. So like, it's so rewarding because it feels so much better. You don't waste so much time on bullshit. It makes you think clearer. At least for me, it makes me think clearer. So reading all the other videos that people talk about it, like a lot of that shit is true. And I don't know, you get this kind of like aura type of situation. At least for me, I feel all badass. I don't feel so stupid or slow anymore. Except when I'm like faded or something. But I feel like I'm snappier, like I kind of want to have like a little bit more motivation, all that type of shit. And it feels really awesome. So to all you boys that just beat your shit all day, every day, slow it down. Try a week, and then try 2, and then a month, and then from a month try 4, and then from 4, 6, and then go a year and see what the fuck happens, I mean, you get puss, boom, boom, boom. That's cool, but just try not to beat your shit. But that it'll branch out to like not being your shit. You really won't be fucking so much. You'll be more focused on the money. You'll be focused on your actual goals and figuring the fuck out. So that's what I think what I'm trying to get to. Like, so I'm just making 2026 my year, dude, because it's time. It's time already. Like, I said that on my Instagram story the other day. I said 2026. I'm actually, what was it? I'm gonna stop playing with my potential. Like, I'm gonna show myself basically any opportunity, boom, kind of take it. Anything to make money, anything to get the fuck up out or from, to do better. Basically, I'm gonna do it. Anything, any opportunity, pretty much is what I'm gonna do. So that's the goal. That's definitely one goal for 2026. Like, I'm gonna push harder. I'm gonna stop being lazier. Obviously, I'm gonna continue. Like, that's my main things. Like, I want to definitely continue this pod. I definitely want to continue. Now that we started the Spoonchu Films episodes, now we're back to the Spoonchu Film episodes. So, we'll have those pretty much. They'll be out soon. The first couple will be just a little icebreaker to get you guys back into the mood. You know what I mean? Really cool video too. On the second video, like, we try to get the buddy de-virginized. Guy's a virgin. You know what I mean? He'll be on the pod next week. So he'll be there on the pod next week. We're gonna interview him and figure out what we could do to help him and get him situated. But yeah, we got Spoonchu Films videos coming out pretty much. And that's like those two things are already running, So like, and then my hot dog situation, I'm gonna fucking start running that shit as soon as January 1st hits. Call people, start getting these shits done. Get shit done is what I'm gonna do. And then I also want to continue to do the fighting and all that shit. And then trying to make $100,000, at least $100,000 this year, see what the fuck happens. And if that happens, then fuck me, we hit the goals, right? So like, that's the thing. That's what I'm gonna stick to the plan no matter what. If I ain't dying, I'm fucking doing it. You know what I mean? If I'm good, I wake up that day, I have to go and do shit. And then I definitely want for 2026 like better health, like way better health. I want to be like the healthiest I've ever been. Slim down. I also want to slim down, look good, get all buff and shit. All that. I don't know. I might even chop off the hair. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. I might let it grow. Fucking, I don't know. It depends on how life flows. So I guess those are pretty much my goals for 2026. I know for sure I want my obviously my channels to blow up too. I want that to happen. So with being consistent and trying every single week, every single day, putting your 100%, 110%, eventually it's gonna be rewarding. And I know I talked about it last time. I'm like, oh, I don't know what this channel's gonna turn out to be. I don't know if I'm gonna continue or whatever the fuck, right? I don't know if I was gonna continue it or not. Like, it kind of was like in the air with you guys, because I wasn't sure what I really was gonna do, because I guess I wasn't in the right headspace. Just all over the place trying to figure out. Like, I was worried about the little problems when I shouldn't have been worried about them. I should have focused. Whatever. Jeez, I don't got another drink. But I mean, I got all that situated, so I'm all in some positive shit now. So yeah, I'm just reading a lot of positive shit, staying positive. Like, even with something bad like my hand, I'm like, oh my god, I won't be able to fight shit for a reason, for some type of reason. It is what it is. And then like not going to work like half the week and shit, it kind of fucks with it. But what am I gonna do? I can't be like, yo, ooh, whatever, right? So I'm just like, hey, I'm just gonna let it play out the way it's supposed to play out, because the year's about to end and all these fresh and cool, nice things are about to happen for us. So I'm not worried about that. I stopped chasing money, because chasing money too, you're chasing something that you already have, so why go chase it? Let it come to you, because you're attracted, of course. So that's what I just been on type shit. I just been on that whole manifestation stuff and all that. That's all I have to say about that. So I've pretty much been in a positive headspace. I'm trying my hardest and I'm trying. So as long as I'm not giving up, boom, I'm winning already. Like, that's good. That's all. That's pretty much what I want to do for 2026 though. Let's see, what else do we got? I got let's see, what did I learn this year? This year, I honestly I want to say that, well, besides all the friendship shit that I went through, like, I lost a lot of people and shit this year, last year, whatever, right? It's been a wild ride. It's been a good ride. Like I said, I got to wake up every day, so that's a blessing already. I definitely learned who you can be cool with, who you can't be cool with, type shit. You know, when someone tries to pretend that you're your friend, you still don't even notice, like, oh, they ain't my friend. Like, they're trying to act like you're your friend because they know deep down inside you don't fuck with them or something amongst those levels, you know. So it's like, I know, you know, I kind of know how to read that shit now, and I just be cordial about shit. So it's like, if I'm working with you, I guess I'll be chill, you know. Boom, boom, boom. I'll play the part, but I'm not gonna be too friendly, you know, because being too friendly, people are like, oh, this guy whoop-de-woo. So I'm not gonna be doing all that, but definitely know how to spot a fake-ish, you know what I mean? So I just do that. But speaking of fake, there's just one really cool thing that happened to me this year. I got back in touch with one of my boys. Shout out to my boy Lou. He's actually coming down today. He's actually coming down today in the morning. He's gonna be coming down in the morning, so he'll be here for New Year's. Hopefully, you know, he pops up on the pod too before he takes off. Boom, boom, boom. You know, introduce you real quick. Also had another cool thing happen this year, you know. Like I said, I don't really have much homies. I stick to myself, and wherever, you know, whoever I do pod with are the kind of like the homies I kind of fuck with, or I kind of, you know, got some sort of love for him, you know. So I met these cool dudes, you know, down in where my work's at, whatever, right? So we became buddies and shit. They kind of invited me to a little group. And ever since, it's kind of been super chill because you can kind of feel love. Like, the homies are giving, the homies are loving, the homies are funny. They could take a joke, whoop-de-woo. And it's all funny games. And then, like, we're like a big gap, age difference, but it's like we understand each other still, you know. And they make me feel young, and I make them feel matured. So it's like it all works out. It's like we kind of give and take, and it's a cool situation. So kind of tight on that. So I appreciate you boys for sure. What else has happened this year? I actually definitely like learn to take chances. Like, sometimes these problems are not too big, and we drown in a cup of water this big. Sometimes you're like, you know what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't? You're looking at the things, why wouldn't it happen? But you're not looking at the things that could go right, you know. I learned that. I heard like my hot dog situation. I took a chance. Yeah, I got shut down by the city or whatever. But it didn't stop me, nor did it stop me from being doing less about it. Ended up getting a trailer, so now I'm working on a trailer. So I've been doing that. I took a chance on that, and that turns out well, you know, like, and I didn't have the fundings or nothing like that. I didn't have the fundings to like purchase all these things, but somehow, some way, it happened for me. Like, it just happened for me, you know. The trailer obviously wasn't free or nothing, but like, I just figured the fuck out. I didn't ask no one really for help. It was kind of like almost like a blessing. It just happened. So you know, thank the man above, for real. So like, thank God for that. So taking chances is pretty much like a cool little, you know what I mean? It's like I heard, I think Andrew Tate said or something like, ask your friends they want to do something fun, and see what they say, and then wait a couple days or something like that, and ask them if they want to do something challenging but rewarding, and then like that's the people you need to, like, you know, clean out from your friend group or whatever. And it does have some type of, like, I find it a little valid for sure, because it kind of then shows you like, oh, these fools just want to go and have fun. So you kind of test them and see where they're at. And I feel like in that situation, if you're still friends with somebody like that doesn't want to really do it but kind of wants to do it, just doesn't have the motivation, I think we should, as a group, boom, grab that guy. So, you know, isolate him and say, hey, look, you can be good, like, pour nothing but positive things in him. So that way he can start thinking, oh shit, I'm worthy. Oh shit, I can do this. Oh shit, you know, you're right. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Boom, my money moves, whoop-de-woo, all this kind of cool shit. And that's where I'm trying to get to. So, damn, my throat is dry. So that's kind of where I'm trying to get to. And I don't know, I want this year to definitely be different. So like, I just want to say this now on camera, so that way I look back at the end of next year and let's see how far I actually came and what I've done. If things changed or if things got way like 10 times, 100 times better for me, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good, dude. Like, I feel that shit. You know how some people wake up or they're born and they feel, well, not everybody feels, right? Everybody thinks they're special. I mean, I'm not saying no one is special, but you know, you have that feeling when you're like, I was meant for something. Like, I feel that I was definitely meant for something. I know that, so I speak it. And I don't know when my time will be to be that guy, but as long as I work towards it and I ask for it and I keep thinking about it and how I want it up here, it's all gonna play out because it's already out there. So just gotta think that way, and that's how I definitely feel. So that's why I keep making these videos. Like, that's why I don't give up, you know. And just thinking like, positive and all that stuff makes you really think about like, life is hard, but it's also easy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta go through the hard shit to get the good shit. You know, not everything in life that's great is gonna be easy. You know, it's like easy stuff is garbage. You know, so it's like everybody can do easy shit, and that's just trash. That's why you stay trash. You know, you feel like trash, you think like trash, and then you start doing other cool shit. You start moving and grooving and doing, and you know, you start doing all these cool things for yourself. You're like, wow, life is so much more than this or just a fucking handbag. Vacations, I'm talking, you know, big yachts, a yacht that you own, a fucking nice ass whip, a beautiful home, nothing too crazy but something beautiful, you know, shit like that, accomplishments, all that cool shit. And we'll never know how that feels if you don't go and try and do the dirt, you know, the dirty work. So it's always, I think it's just how it is. And then yeah, so like I kind of want to be that guy. I want to be that guy to like take care of the homies. I want to be that guy to take care of the family. I want to be that guy to make sure everybody's good, even if I leave with nothing, because at the end of the day, if I already made that one time, I could do it again. Easy. It might, and you don't even have to change the recipe. You just do it all over again. That's all you do. Do it all over again. Start from scratch, and you know this time, okay, this time is my turn now. It's my turn to get some money. It's kind of like paying the cartel. Like, you lose some of their money, so now either they kill you or you owe them money. So either you start working for them again until you make that money, kind of shit, you know. So it's like that. So you kind of pay them back. You know, on top of like for the family and stuff, is like you pay for what your mama did for you, your daddy did, and all, you know, all that stuff. You pay them that, and then times like 2 or 3 plus tax. You know, they tax you, and then you make sure they're comfy at the same time. That's the most beautiful thing. Like, that's definitely one of my goals. Like, make sure my mom and dad ain't gotta work, ain't gotta do nothing no more. They can just hang out the house. They know I got it. That's just how I want it to be. That's how it's gonna be. Boom, beautiful house, beautiful cars. You know, like all this sick ass floor, like beautiful fucking chandelier and white beautiful walls, and fucking beautiful dogs and beautiful pets and goats and sheeps and all types of cool little pets out there. You know, I don't know, but that's beautiful for sure. But yeah, I'm just rambling off about the shit I want to be doing, and that's beautiful too. But what else do I gotta say? Definitely the boys are gonna be popping up next week on the pod. So next week, to tune in. If they don't pop on, then you know, we obviously, one of them got sick, or all of them are probably sick. But Lou's definitely gonna be here for the next pod. So we're gonna, if he leaves sooner than the 7 days he's gonna be here, then we'll adjust some type of thing where I, you know, obviously record it before he takes off, and then we have that part of the segment ready. Boom. So we'll have a short part with him, introduce you guys, whoop-de-woo. I mean, if it's up to him if he wants to kind of share his story about the shit he's kind of went through. If not, that's fine. But you know, whatever. We'll get to that part when we get there. But with that being said, I don't think I have much more to say, because life is beautiful. The year's about to end. And holy shit, it's gonna be the last video of the year. The next video you guys watch is gonna be brand new. First video of the year, 2026 video, you know. And it's gonna be beautiful, dude. I don't know. It's just gonna be it's gonna be a blast. That's all I gotta say. Like, I'm ready for it, for whatever happens. The good, the bad, the pretty, and the ugly. And everything in between. I'm fucking ready for it, dude. So bring it on, dude. Bring it on, you know what I'm saying? So like, let's just fucking do it. Watch me grow. I'm gonna fucking learn a lot of cool things. I'm gonna learn how to speak better, talk better, interview better, all that better. And those are all the cool things I want to be doing for sure. And soon enough, my pod will be way better with better lighting, you know, better space around me, you know, an actual little studio where I can actually relax and kick the shits, hang out, you know, my own play, all that stuff, dude, I'm gonna have. So I'm not even worried about it because it's already mine. So, that's definitely what I want to do for 2026. I think you guys appreciate you guys for tuning in this fucking long. I think we're at fucking 30 minutes now, around 30 minutes. So if you guys made it this far into the pod, Derek, go ahead and type in 2026 is our year. Just type that in, you know what I mean? Or 2026 with a little heart on there, woody woo, little thumb up, whatever you want. But yeah, dude, I just hope you guys have a beautiful New Year's, a safe one, and make those, you know, fucking New Year's resolution thing, make it more like a year goal type of thing. Start now, prep it now, get ready, so that way, you know, January 1st pops in, bam, you're already popping in, making, you know, you fucking doing your action. All you gotta just do it.
Do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
Don't think about it, just do it. Boom, boom, boom. Done deal. The hardest part is just getting there. The hardest part, thinking about, oh my God, it's the middle part. I gotta run to you know, to the end of the finish line. Like, think about the finish line. Like, damn, if I finish, I'm fucking chilling, you know? Boom. That's how you gotta think about it. So with that being said, I'm Spoonchy. I'm out this bitch. I'll see you guys next year. Happy New Year's. And I'll see you guys next year. Peace.